and dreams. Logan's team got the scoop on gaming scenes. Controllers click, the stories start. News and reviews from the gamer's heart. Press play, power up, join the side quest. Ready to Start Podcast brings you the best. From indie gems to AAA, Logan and friends lead the way every week. Press play.
Hey everybody, Logan
Hey.
here, and it's D-Man. Sorry, we're both feeling like crap tonight. You guys are lucky you're getting a podcast, so just be lucky. Yeah, I've got a migraine, and this guy's had a headache, and work was tough for him. And yeah, it's like normally. Remember back in the day, last year we'd go, fine, we're just not having it. Nope, not this year. This year we're doing it every week. Without a doubt. Hey, everybody. Hey, John. And do you know who that is? I hope you
No,
do.
I do not. Welcome.
You don't know who that is?
No, who is it?
Well, ignore the picture. Do you
I
see
don't.
what the picture says? Logan Masterworks. That is the company that I own. And the name,
Oh,
that's my wife.
okay.
And that's our avatar on our website. Hey, Cody, how you doing? And then John, and what does it say? Logan is getting 20 degrees temperature suit. Yes, Sunday it will
crazy,
be in
dude.
the 20s.
That's crazy. It's in,
in
the negatives.
Florida.
Negatives out right now here, but 20s for Florida. Wow.
Yeah, they're like I have to prep this weekend.
Crazy.
I have to take the hose off the side because Florida's not built for this.
No.
So I have to leave the faucet running, like just dripping to
Yep.
keep the water flowing through it.
Yep.
So I got to get prepped for this. This is and apparently we're supposed to have like 3 days worth of it. Not as cold the following days, but like last night was pretty nice. We went to Epic Universe yesterday. My mom came in from out of town. We took her to Epic Universe, and it was in the low 40s, upper 30s when we left at night, and it was breezy, so it was really nice. It was just like a nice day. So we had a lot of fun there. But how you doing, D-Man? What you been playing?
I'm all right. Life is interesting, but
Yeah.
What have I been playing for the past week? Well, I did play some Mario Kart with a big group of people. That was amazing. We had like 12 people. It was insane. What else did I played some more Donkey Kong Returns, Country Returns HD. I played a little more of that. I also have gotten, because it's not that bad today, but the headache yesterday was pretty bad after getting home and stuff, and I was just like, I'm just gonna lay in my bed, turn the TV on, and I'll play some Animal Crossing because I barely got into the update. So I played for like over 3 hours, and I'm like, wow, that time flew.
My wife's playing that as we speak.
I've been finally getting back into it more. I played it a little bit more today, a couple hours worth, give or take. So I'm enjoying.
Have you done the whole hotel thing?
Not everything, but yeah, I did some of it. What else did I play? Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Duh. Yeah, of course, playing that too. So a few different things I played. And Dragon Ball Sparking Zero I played last night for like 30-40 minutes. So I played a few things this past week.
Wow, that's a lot more than what I've been playing. I've been playing Animal Crossing, of course. Finished my whole hotel and all that other stuff. And now I'm going through a second playthrough. Technically, it's a third playthrough of Marvel Cosmic Invasion, but now on Xbox.
I'm gonna get that physical when it comes out for Switch too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it on.
It.
I'm gonna buy it on everything, just like Shredder's Revenge. I bought it on everything.
Wow.
Same thing. And then I just picked up a couple of Switch 2 games. Something that just came out. What is it? Legend of Heroes, Trails of something or other. I can never remember the name. I got that. And then I got Disgaea 7. So,
Okay.
but I really haven't had too much time to play. I've actually went back and started playing some of the old Forza games because I
Mhm.
wanted to just prepare myself for the new one. So I just went to see what I was doing through those, and that's really all I've been playing this week. But otherwise, like I said, I went to Epic Universe yesterday, so that was fun. But otherwise, I think that's it. Any other developments for you that you want to announce or say or whatnot?
I don't think so at the moment. Not really. No.
What
Last video's doing okay though.
I was just gonna say,
I've
I was
been
like,
I've been trying to upload every Sunday. I got to get an idea on if I do a video this weekend. I got to get an idea on what, but I might not have time this weekend because I got to get my truck worked on. So I might not be
right.
able to get a video out this weekend. So I don't know when the next video will be at, but I'll try to get a stream in at some point. But we'll see. I don't know. My buddy got ESPN for the weekend, so he's letting me use it for Royal Rumble. So I will watch that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know what goes on because I'm
Yeah,
only
you
gonna
already
get
know that it's going to
updates.
be very unfortunate what's going to happen, probably. But
Well, with everything that AJ's been saying, this may not be his final match.
we'll see.
He says he
hope
wants one more title before he
Yeah.
leaves, and I think it's going to be the TNA title. Honestly,
Then he might lose in WWE and just go sign with them.
I don't think it's going to be a signing thing because he said he's not gonna. He's ending his career in WWE, so he's going to. I don't think he's going to retire yet. I don't
Okay.
think he's going to retire. I think it's. I think shenanigans is going to happen, and then he does something with TNA, but still is WWE, and then he'll retire at the end of the year. But that's not that we'll save that for the side quest. But besides that, I think that's it. So how about we jump right in because tonight's podcast is going to be a little shorter because, like I said, both of us feel like crap. So we're going to talk about what is it that we're talking about?
Are we talking about a game first?
We're talking about the game first.
Oh, jeez.
So we're talking about Highguard. So I'm sure you've been seeing it everywhere. So of course we had to talk about it. The biggest flop of Jeff Keighley's life.
I think so. Yeah.
Like he's promoted quite a bit of garbage, but dang.
It was the final reveal. I was there. Like, I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. I wish it wasn't the last reveal, but I was like, I'll give it a shot since it'll be free to play. It looked cool, but I met a couple of the developers of the team. They were nervous about it and stuff because it's the first game or whatever and stuff. But it's like, first of all, at least on PC, you can't get. I couldn't get into matches. I was just spamming the play button. Wasn't working.
Let me say, let's pause for a second because I want to hear everything, but I want to address the chat. And I see it multiple times here. Cody says, I'm surprised Tomodachi Life isn't first.
All right, we can move to that real quick.
I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just say it's not what I wanted. It's against, they added things that nobody who watches our channels approves of, and none of us are happy to see it. So we'll just leave it at that. At least the meat and potatoes of Highguard is more than just the politics. There's a whole lot of game nonsense that went through that. So
as for Highguard, yeah, I want it to succeed, but I think their best option right now is to shut it down, delay it, take some feedback. You know what? They should have done a beta first.
What were you trying to get in on PC?
Yeah. And the play, like the first night, I did the practice, but I didn't get in right away. I had to restart the game for the play button to work. And then the second night, I decided to try and get into a match. And I reset the game like 4 times. And you just spam the play button, and it just doesn't get you into anything. So I was like, whatever. It is what it is. I tried.
I went to download because I was watching Side Scrollers, and they had started talking about it. And I was like, oh, it came out today. I was like, it came out today? Okay. Mm-hmm. So I went over to Xbox store because you guys know I mainly play on Xbox unless it's certain physical games and I play it on PlayStation, but it's Xbox and Switch for me. You guys know that. So I went to the Xbox store and I was going to download it. And then I was like, you know what? Hold on. Let me look at the comment section. It was murdered. They murked that game. There were a few people saying, don't listen to the haters. It's the best game ever. And I'm like, shut up. And then because it's like maybe 10% were positive. But if you look, I think the average rating was 2 stars. Like everything you just said was the same thing that was happening on Xbox. Client was crashing. People couldn't get in. When they get in, it's 3v3. And the movement on the mounts was terrible. It's like this game felt like an early beta. Some people were saying it looked like a Xbox 360 PS3 era game. It looked that bad.
Ooh. Yeah, it to my knowledge, it doesn't run very well. It's not optimized properly, at least
For anything.
For anything. Wow. So for PC, it definitely isn't. So that sucks. I think it just needs it needs work. It needs a delay. I'm not saying it's the worst game ever, but it needs to function properly. And I don't think the whole 3v3 idea on such big maps is a great idea. I think it needs to be at least like 6v6 or something.
That's what a lot of the comments were saying that were complaining about that.
It's just 3v3, really? No. That's way too small for such a game.
I think the only person that I heard that was actually able to play it was Blabs.
Yeah.
And like I was trying to get into other people who were talking about it. It seemed like everyone was having the problem you have. No one could get into a game.
Yeah.
Because it kept crashing.
The play button just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I kept spamming the play button. I was bashing my mouse a bunch of times. It just wasn't working.
Most people were talking about the PC version, but it wasn't working. Blabs was saying something along the lines, if I'm remembering correctly, that the maps were too big for 3v3s.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have 3v3, shrink the map.
Yeah.
Or if you're going to have the larger map, more teams.
Yep.
But overall, it was like it didn't feel complete, and it had quite a bit of jank to it. But the gunplay was all right. I think Craig was saying he was playing. He played it a bit too. I don't remember. I just remember what Blabs was saying. I was like, wow, okay. Because I was like, all right, should I try to download it again on Xbox?
I guess while it's still there.
Because this coming Monday, I'm starting the new series Logan's Lounge for the daily gameplay videos, and I was thinking about what to do first. So I was looking at that because I wanted to be critical, but still say, all right, this is my opinion.
Yeah.
But if the game doesn't work, do I really want to do that? And if it's really that bad, should I invest the time?
Have they made a statement at all about the game anywhere?
No, but people have. Like, let me see if I can pull up what do you call it? Because I think Geeks and Gamers had an article on it. Let's see. I know they had a Highguard thing. No, that's. I thought they had a Highguard thing. I'm not seeing it here. I know they're talking about what do you call, like we were talking about Tomodachi Life, but no, I'm not seeing the headlines. No, I'm not seeing anything on it. But if you look up the numbers were abysmal. I think peak players for the first day had around 6,000 people on PC. But again, from what I heard, it's because of the issue you were having.
Yeah. CEO Dusty Welch emphasized that the team is, quote unquote, in this for the long haul, to build a sustainable, growing community rather than chasing instant.
Can you bring up that article?
Success. I just Googled it. That's it. And that's what I'm finding, defending the vision and long haul mentality. And that's
what's the source on that?
I just Googled Highguard development team statement after launch, and I found just a couple things supposedly. I haven't found an article though itself. Games Radar. Let's see. Maybe. Play Highguard.
Okay, yeah, the first things that come up are, wow, terrible sources. Polygon, Game Rant, and IGN.
I found
Ew.
Games Radar. Apparently, from Play Highguard Twitter, developer says we've been quieter today as we worked on the new patch. It's complete, submitted, and we're waiting on platform approval with the rest of you. You'll get prompted to update when it gets pushed through. But that doesn't matter. I mean, the whole 3v3 thing is just, it's too small. The maps are too big, and it's just, I don't think it works very well. Like,
Yeah,
I understand
the
you get
articles I found by putting that in, like a lot of them are just showing like GameSpot has the roadmap, and I was like, do you really need a roadmap? Otherwise, it's all garbage outlets like The Guardian.
They say this stuff, but the thing
Game
is,
Rant, Polygon,
they
all
say they're
trash.
in this for the long haul and don't expect instant success. But if 90% of your player base is gone
in one day,
your game isn't going to survive
very
long.
Let's see if I can find Highguard Steam charts.
But at least it's not, I guess, at least it's free to play, unlike Concord. So, I mean, there's that, but doesn't mean it's going to survive if players don't come back to it.
Oof. Hold on. Let me bring this up. I'm going to share this. I got the Steam charts for Highguard.
Yeah.
This is the platform that it was supposed to be like really aiming at, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Look at that.
24-hour peak 12,000.
12,000 worldwide.
Yeah, that's
for something that was shown, and 9,987. What is that? Within an hour ago? Insane.
Yeah, that's not a lot.
That's nothing. That's like wow, no game that was shown off as the big closer of the Game Awards within just 2 days of launch.
I'm curious. Look up Battlefront 2 and see how many players are playing that right now. Because
Battlefront 2?
I'm curious. The newer one. I'm curious just now how many are
Battlefront, playing. No, which Battlefront is it? Battlefront or
Battlefront 2? Battlefront 2, the Star Wars one. I'm curious what how many players are playing that right now when that game is like 8 years old.
Battlefront 2. Let me see. Star Wars Battlefront 2. No, that's the
one. The remake. The remake's the one I want. Not the original.
Yeah, no, this is the original.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see the remake's player base right now. I'm curious. Just the Steam charts comparing these, because that game's like 8 years old and people are still playing it a lot.
So current players is 2,092. 30-day average is 2,251.
Oh, okay. Okay, nothing crazy.
Yeah. But if you look, what was the latest Battlefield?
Shoot. What was it called?
I don't remember. Battlefield. What was? Hey, chat. What was the latest Battlefield game? Battlefield 6.
I think so.
57,000. Current right now 46. So that's not even that high. Let's see what Call of Duty is. What is it? Black Ops 7? You can see what I'm pulling up, right? No, I pulled it off stage. That's why. My bad.
Yeah.
So Black Ops 7 has a bunch of blah blah, but that's neither here nor there. All righty. So that's I didn't realize I pulled it off stage. I thought you guys could see everything. Hey Dave, how's it going? Thank you guys for joining us. But yeah, this is rough. Have you guys in the chat been playing this game? Have any of you been able to get into what do you call it? Highguard. Let me know. Because if no one can get in, how can we accurately criticize the game? We're just relying on what other people are saying if we can't even get in the game ourselves.
Literally.
So, I think I'm going to try and download it tonight on Xbox and see how it goes. And then maybe I'll make a video or something about it. Maybe I'll make a members only or something like that. John says yes. He says yes. I try it and I had issues on PC. Terrible. It's the game. So he's like, it's the game, not my PC.
Like respect that they want to keep it open, but like that's not your best option right now. One they had too much negative feedback at this point that there's no coming back from it unless you shut it down, delay it, and bring it back in 6 months or something.
You know why I don't think that's going to work? Because if you're going to shut it down, right? Let's say they shut it down and they say, all right, we're going to delay it and then bring it back. When it comes back, people are going to be like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like we already know what you're working with.
What was
Multiverses.
Multiverses. Yep. That's what happened to Multiverses. So I guess I can keep trying. It's just the only problem is it's not the fact that the game is even not working properly. It's the fact that it's just kind of boring. It needs more. It needs either like 4 teams of 3 or teams of 6 or something, more modes, something. It needs more. It has potential. I'm not going to say it's complete garbage like some people, but it has, because I see the potential. It just needs some hefty work.
I wish I could speak more onto this topic, but without even being able to play it and just going by what other people are saying, I really can't give a real honest opinion. So that's all I can really say on that. Now, the next topic is rough, especially if you've been following Microsoft as a company and not just as Xbox.
Yeah.
And again, as someone who used to work for them, I still pay attention to their financials, how they're doing as a business, and the back end, because, it was a company that I worked for. And, I even was a big fan of Microsoft at one time. So I was sent quite a bit of information about how things are going, but I wanted to look up an article and oh, wow. So this article that I'm going to show you comes from Windows Central. And boy, did you hear about what happened to Windows Central?
No.
Well, they laid off everybody except for one person. So now Windows Central is one person.
Wow.
Which is Jez Cordone, who isn't really that credible. So I guess he was the most well-known, but yeah. So I don't know how they're going to get along because, well, this is Windows Central. So let me pull this up here. I got it. I'll share the screen. So let me show you. Let me read this headline. Microsoft loses a massive $440 billion in market cap as shares tank. Investors get increasingly skeptical of its AI strategy. Microsoft investors didn't enjoy the company's fiscal year 26 quarter 2 report as fears of its AI strategy begins to unravel into despair. And that comes from a fanboy site, Windows Central. But this is, you see that? You see that massive tank right there? That was after their quarterly earnings report came out.
Dang.
They dropped a whopping 24.4. Insane. That's a negative 5.37.
I have yet to put it in, but yay. I got it in the mail.
What?
Yay.
What happened?
It's just my
I couldn't see it. Sorry, I was on thing. Good. I'm glad you got that. So that's some positive news.
Yeah, it's something.
I'm going to read this section and then I want your take on it as well as the chats. So it says, speaking yesterday to investors, Microsoft announced what on paper seemed like pretty solid results. Call of Duty is having an off year because that was trash.
Call of Duty's bad every year at this point,
which drove Xbox down 9% and Microsoft's entire computing segment down by 3%, reflecting just how big Call of Duty is when it comes to Microsoft's consumer segment. One off year can drag down the whole division, despite the fact that it said Xbox PC and Xbox Cloud Gaming were seeing record usage. Investors don't care too much about what Microsoft is doing with Windows and Xbox, though. So no, Call of Duty having an off year or even Windows 11 seeing a noticeable decline in quality isn't really impacting the share price. Xbox could be up 50% year over year, and it wouldn't have a meaningful impact on the stock. In fact, we saw this when Microsoft stated factoring in Activision Blizzard into Xbox earnings. But what's really going on is they're going to take everything out on Microsoft and the Xbox. Xbox is going to be the first one on the chopping block. So because Microsoft and all these big tech companies are going AI, they're going full bore into AI, and they could be replacing their games divisions with AI. They could be replacing R&D with AI. Who knows what else they can do? Because I don't know if you heard it, Amazon did the same thing. They laid off 10,000 employees and replaced them with AI.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's nuts. What do you think is going to come of all this?
Nothing good. Microsoft doesn't. They're just gonna keep losing money. I don't know. There's nothing. There's no recovering. They only got their games on other systems so they can try and make more money. More money back.
I'm going to go over a couple other things that I was sent about it. The quarter 2 fiscal year 26 report is a bloodbath. This is going around internally. Black Ops 7 fell short. The Game Pass price hike sparked a lot of backlash. They missed their financial forecast by double. The saddest Christmas since 2014.
Wow.
Yeah. I got a lot of numbers on Helldivers and how the Xbox version was pretty much a financial flop. Blah, blah. Okay. So apparently, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just going through a lot of information that I was giving, and a lot of this is not about. I got some stuff about GTA. So Microsoft's more personal computing business, Windows, Xbox, Surface, and more, declined by 3% year over year. Microsoft blames gaming for the overall revenue decline of more personal computing. Hold on. I'm gonna. Excuse me. Sorry, Microsoft blames gaming for the overall revenue decline of more personal computing. Microsoft's intelligent cloud business, which includes Azure and server products, contributed $32.9 billion in revenue this quarter, more than double the $14.3 billion from more personal computing. Well, that's because all that is AI related. So with all these companies building these data centers, that is, where their bread and butter is. So if their gaming division is being blamed for everything, imagine what they're going to do. Imagine what they're going to do to Xbox next year. I think the next console's done. DOA. If this is it, that I think it's going to be DOA.
Very likely. It is likely. Oh, Xbox. That's sad.
So I do have a little bit of good news that was sent to me in that, but it has to do with Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3.
I'm always happy about that stuff. That's always good news.
Do you want to hear that?
Do they have a title or?
Well,
what we talking?
It's on my phone. It was sent to me.
Or are we getting a teaser soon?
Okay, so Final Fantasy VII comes to Xbox. Of course, sent to me by my Xbox Insider, so this is going to be from their internal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Square Enix confirms it. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Part 3 of the trilogy are coming to Xbox Series XS.
Yeah.
Naoki Hamaguchi, director of Final Fantasy VII Remake, has officially confirmed the Xbox ports, thanking Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond for their support. Sarah Bond doesn't do anything. She just plays Candy Crush. That's all she is. She's the mobile lady. When? No official release date yet. Sources point to summer 2026.
Yeah.
Rebirth could launch simultaneously on Xbox and Switch 2.
Well, okay. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting on Rebirth. Well, that'd be crazy if Rebirth came the same year as Remake for Switch 2.
Why not? Square needs the money.
Unless they're like wanting part 3 to release maybe the same day as for Switch 2 as the other systems.
Well, 16 was considered a financial flop.
Yeah.
So was 15.
Yeah. I like them both, but in their own ways.
It's a big reason these two flops are why they're talking about going back to turn-based.
Turn-based. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think will after Expedition 33, I think 17 it would work.
Well, apparently there's a new partner showcase for Nintendo Switch, and the big rumored game is Expedition 33 to Switch 2.
I'm waiting on that too. So rebuy, give it to me.
In addition, the Switch 2 version will deliver the same gameplay experience. Part 3 is practically complete in development.
I'm happy, but I'm also mad because how is part 3 of 3 almost done and Kingdom Hearts 4 is nowhere to be found?
Because it's the same team.
They have separate teams.
No.
What do you mean they don't?
You do know that they share a development team.
Not
the full team, but they do share development teams because I think it was the first one or the second one when they said, "Oh, these people are working on both games. They're working on this. This was the people who worked on Kingdom Hearts 3."
That's why in April will be 4 years since Kingdom Hearts 4 was revealed for no good reason, and we've gotten 2 games from Final Fantasy 7 after that reveal.
3 came out the year that I got engaged because I remember going up to when I was still living in South Florida. We came up to Orlando, and there was a store that is now I think a Ron John that had a a Kingdom Hearts 3 experience, and that was when I first started the channel, and it wasn't even a channel yet. It was just the Instagram. It was all based on Instagram before I even developed Red Bandana Gaming as a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I got photos and all kinds of stuff there. So that's nuts. So, but otherwise, I do have this is the last bit of information that I have from the Xbox numbers. It says Microsoft Q2 fiscal year 26 report highlights. Revenue 81.3 billion plus 17%.
Mm-hmm.
Operating income 38.3 billion plus 21%. Right? These sound good so far. Net income 38.5 billion plus 60%. Cloud revenue 51.5 billion plus 26%. Xbox content and services revenue negative 5%.
Oh,
hold on. There's more. Xbox hardware negative 32%.
Yikes.
And there's not even exact numbers there, like dollar signs. And I really wanted to see the dollar signs. So, and this is the final one for the Xbox. Xbox report Q2 fiscal year 26 results. This is just the rest of the information I have on it.
Yeah.
Same thing, different slide.
Mm-hmm.
Total gaming revenue was down negative 9% year over year. Content and services were down negative 5% year over year. And I already stated the hardware revenue dropped 32%.
Wow.
So this is not good for Xbox in any means.
No.
So I wouldn't be surprised if hardware is scrapped. This new handheld that is officially made by them, scrapped. I think you will probably see, if they do come out with a console, one version. No more S or X. I think they're going to focus on that, and that's it. And who knows? May not even be made by them. Maybe an Asus box.
Their prices are just way too high at this point, too.
Yeah.
For a 5-year-old console, raising the prices just ain't going to do you any good.
It wasn't selling well in the first place.
Like the fact that it was 500 originally and now on Amazon a 1 terabyte 600. I mean, for just a regular Series X, it's just
Like
not
I
great.
was talking with John, and he goes, if he was Microsoft or if he was in charge of Xbox, he said he would make I think it was what, $299 for the Series X and $149 for the Series S. I was like, all right, that's a little low.
Yeah,
I was like,
it'd have to be at least the
I said
500 that it was
I
at.
I would have dropped the Series X to $349 and the Series
Yeah.
S to $199 and just blow them out. Take the hit, blow them out.
They'll sell.
Why? And they'll sell. So you can say,
They'll
hey, look
sell.
how many units we've sold.
Yeah.
By putting
Affordable.
more units in households, you're guaranteed to sell more games.
You really think that your average household right now wants to buy a game system for like $600+? No.
It's why the
don't.
PlayStation 5 also took a hit
Yeah,
and sold less.
that's raised too. Yeah.
No,
The
but
Switch
they
2
were
the
on
Switch
sale
2
during the
is
holidays.
new for cheaper than those. It's a brand new console and is cheaper than those. And it's sure it might be a little less powerful, but it's still living up to today's standards at least. So I mean, 500 for the bundle, 450 for the console. That's a dang great price for a new console for something brand new.
And we clearly see it can, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. I watched the Digital Foundry video on it. Did you by any chance?
No.
So it's very comparable to the PS5 version.
It's really great. I mean, it's more
a million times better
like,
than PS4.
It's more like the PS4 Pro version. I would probably say.
If you watch the video, it blew my mind.
I mean, it's just 30 frames, but it's still very.
But visuals,
yes,
in terms of it's basically the PS5 version running at 30 frames.
Yeah, Maximilian dude was actually impressed when he started playing it on Switch too. He's like, "Wow, he's like, Chad, this is a video game." He's like, this looks better than Advent Children. He said that when he originally played it. He said it again with the Switch version.
So what's funny over here is John's talking about the Steam machine. So I heard something the other day, and I didn't really want to bring it up because it's just rumblings, and I've saw it here and there, that it's not going to be $1,000. Like, a lot of rumors are saying between $600 and $800.
Gotcha.
But I was like, I still don't believe that. I think with the RAM issue, like John says right here, if the RAM issue didn't exist, the Steam machine would be $499. Probably. With the RAM issue, it's easy $800 for something that should be $500.
Yeah, that sucks.
The thing is, the Steam machine's DOA.
I think I got my PC at the right time because it's probably going to go up in price, to be honest with you. I was talking with the guy at Best Buy when I bought it, and he was like, yeah, right at this very moment, since they just went up in price, the RAM, this is probably the best time for you to get that computer because it probably will likely be going up in price shortly. Sure, it's a pre-build, but I guarantee you for the
new pre-builds, because the ones that they're restocking with are now going to cost them more.
Yes, exactly. It's going to go up.
Yeah, you were definitely lucky. And it's funny that, like, if this wasn't an issue, if all these AI data centers and all this, wasn't RAM hungry and RAM inducive, we would probably see a decent selling Steam machine.
Mm-hmm.
But like I'm saying, it's DOA. It's no one's going to buy it. You're going to have your Steam fanboys, and that's about it. Because one, they're not going to be in stores. So your regular person just can't go into your local Best Buy and buy it off the shelf.
Yeah.
They have to order it from Steam and still spend $1,000.
Well, a lot of people aren't going to know what the heck a Steam machine is.
Right.
Most
so
people
if you had it at a Best Buy,
who aren't a part of a gaming community online that's active with this stuff, they don't know what the heck this stuff is.
Yeah.
What the heck is most parents don't know what the heck Steam even is. My parents don't know what the heck Steam is. They know what a Nintendo Switch is, Like
back in the day, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, when I worked at Best Buy, people, I would see people coming in and their thing is they just didn't understand tech. So with it being on the shelf, on a display, and they could actually touch it and see it and have someone explain it to them, they were more apt to buy it. But if this is a niche product on a niche website with a niche price,
I don't think anybody who's not Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo can really make a console that sells well. They just can't. Steam, it's not going to sell well. Even if Sega tried coming back, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't. I mean, Xbox is already going down as it is, but PlayStation, they were doing okay. Not as good as the PS4, but they were doing okay. Now, very rocky these days. But the PS4, like, I remember, like, dude, I mean, Red Dead wasn't exclusive, so I won't really count it. But like Spider-Man 1 and God of War the same year was like, and right before those was Horizon Zero Dawn, and they're all, granted, not all these games are for everybody, but like they were all solid games. And it was like, dude, I miss when Sony, like, those were such good times for PlayStation and the PS4 era, man. PS5, it's like, there's just not enough exclusives the way there used to be, where I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's 2 a year, and there were like big games.
Dude, if that's how you thought about the PS4, you missed good eating in PS1 and PS2 era.
PS2, yeah, I'm well aware. The PS2 is crazy.
PS1 was like, hey, exclusive for you, exclusive for you, exclusive for you. How about 10 exclusives for you?
Oh,
10, like, it was just full of exclusives.
Crash, Spyro, Metal Gear, freaking,
like, not even that. There were so many exclusives that
Final Fantasy
games you never even heard of from companies you never even heard of.
Yeah,
because normally something like that would have been on a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's hard
when
to
we
get.
Jumped to Nintendo 64. It costs a lot more, and it's
little,
so easy.
I feel like it's like tough nowadays to get a game that comes out, and I'm like, wow, I feel like I jumped back 10 years or something, And I think Expedition 33 did that for me last year. And there were some other good games. There always is. It was mostly Nintendo with Switch 2, though, for the most part last year. Expedition 33 did a lot for me. I am very confident in Resident Evil 9. I feel like it's going to throw me back to like Resident Evil 4 days. Plus, you got the horror aspects. Plus, you got the Leon aspects, and it's like
I did something.
What?
I pre-ordered 3 copies of it.
Oh man, you got all 3
each
consoles. System. You got all 3 consoles.
So I want to play it on Xbox.
Okay.
My wife wants it on PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
But I also want that to see how it plays on the Switch too.
Okay.
So I'm not sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to get the Switch 2 version because it's a key card.
Oh, yeah.
So there is a trilogy that has 7, 8, and 9.
Oh,
and it has a collector's tin and all this other fancy stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm either going to get that, and it's only like $10 more.
Yeah. Yep.
Or I'll get it on Xbox.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know.
I hate to say it, but
I pre-ordered the controller, of course.
As of right now, until we see a 3D Mario, because I'm confident that might happen this year. Being confident right now, currently, I think Resident Evil 9 might end up being my game of the year, because we don't know if GTA 6 is coming out this year, nor do we know if that'll live up to the hype.
Didn't I send you something the other day about a new 3D Mario?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's probably happening this year. What was I saying? Wolverine, obviously I have some concerns, but
that
so far it looks good. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that? Did I send that to you?
I don't know if you did. I
can't remember. It's called Super Mario Odyssey 2 Globetrotter. I don't
I'd
think
be
it's
okay
real.
With Odyssey 2 or a Galaxy 3. I'd be okay with one of those, but I would love if they did like one called like Super Mario Universe or something, and it had stuff from like all different aspects of all the different games. And I'm wondering if they could pull off like an open world type Mario. That I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think they changed the name yet until they put out another Odyssey. Because all the Mario games that they put out, even Galaxy had Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2. Even Super Mario Maker had 1 and 2. We had, except for Mario 64. There was no Mario 65.
There was no Sunshine 2 either. So
Okay, yeah, that's true. But
So
we got
I don't
Luigi's
know.
Mansion. Oh, we might get a Luigi's Mansion 4.
Yeah, I've heard that might be happening. Yeah.
I have a feeling for the Switch 2, Nintendo has a lot of stuff like just up their sleeves, and they're just keeping it close to the chest.
Yeah.
Especially with Metroid Prime 4 being a flop. So it's sad that it didn't do well. It wasn't received well. Even the biggest Nintendo and Metroid fans panned it. So, and with the last Pokemon game not doing so well, wasn't received well.
I'm on back.
Didn't sell well.
Mhm.
What happened?
I got disconnected for a second.
Okay.
We're good.
So Wave 10, Wind and Waves, Gen 10, sorry.
Yeah.
Is a big one. Nintendo's got to hit this out of the park.
They got to knock it out of the park. It's got to visually look impressive so that fans are like, this actually looks good, and surprise the fans that have been hating on Gen 9, hating on ZA, all the stuff Pokemon's been doing. Plus, it's the 30th anniversary. Come on. They have so much to capitalize right now, from a collection to a new game to the Generation 10. There's so much potential with Pokemon at the moment this year. For real.
Yeah, I changed my mind. About the controller. I changed my mind. I'm going to get it. So what I think is going to happen is now Nintendo's the chance of us getting another Metroid Prime done. I think 4's it done. It's it. 4 Crash and Burn. Apparently, what do you call it? What was the last one? Dread made better numbers than this one did.
I'm not surprised. Not as many people are into the Prime series as Dread. I'm just happy that I was able to get a Prime 4. I think I personally loved it. A lot of people don't like the whole open world motorcycle stuff. I didn't mind it. I had fun. I really liked the game, but I understand why it wouldn't sell that well. Because 2D Metroid kind of seems like something that sells better.
Yeah. Hey, I see. Thank you for coming in here. Now, this is a good one.
Yeah.
Very good one. Do y'all think we will be getting a Ocarina of Time remaster for Switch 2?
So
I'll let you go this and I'll get mine.
I want to say two things. It's hard to tell because it's the 40th anniversary, but we're definitely getting a teaser for the movie for next year by the end of this year because it's the 40th anniversary. And I think we're going to get our first little tease look at the next 3D Zelda. Probably won't release till 2028. But I think we'll get our first little taste at what they're working on for the next big 3D Zelda title. I think we'll get like just a little like 30-second tease or something very small on what they've been working on for the 40th. I think they'll do a direct specifically for a Zelda 40th, probably because they might have too much to show, or they'll do what they did with Mario last year and just put a 30-minute section specifically for Zelda in a Nintendo Direct, which I'm not opposed to that either. It doesn't matter either way. I think they'll do at least like 30. Now, there was some people had a neat idea of what if they remade Zelda 1 or Zelda 2? I was like, that'd be kind of cool. I know everyone wants Ocarina of Time remake, but it's hard to say if they're even going to touch upon that because I've heard multiple rumors and more of a rumor that we probably will get another top-down Zelda remake like we did with the one before the new one. Forgetting
Link's
the name
Awakening?
Yeah, Link's Awakening. Yeah, I'm hearing we probably will end up getting another remake of one of those, which that seems more likely to me.
I think a Link to the Past remake is...
I think it's a lot less work, too, than you have a team working on this whole big new 3D Zelda plus a team working on Ocarina of Time remake would be a lot. So I think they're going to remake another 2D top-down next.
Well, Nintendo's good at saying, hey, look, we've been working on this for a while with hush, hush.
Very hush, hush. That person would be in prison for life if they revealed that was being a thing. Actually, no one would believe them anyway, but still.
So what I think you and I talked about this before, but what I think is going to happen, I think it's a pretty big possibility, is like we saw that Mario collection.
Yep.
We're going to see a Zelda collection with something like, let's say, Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Majora's Mask and Wind Waker.
That's 264 games though. I don't know because what about like
Majora's Mask is super popular.
But people have been asking for the one that we didn't get on Switch yet.
So then it's Twilight Princess, and Majora's Wind Waker. Those are the only
Wind
two
Waker we
that
kind of have,
technically
though.
not on Switch.
So, yeah, we do. Switch 2. Switch Online. GameCube.
No, like
GameCube.
Is it on Switch Online?
Yeah, GameCube. It launched with it.
Okay.
It launched with Wind Waker. So I don't think that they wouldn't
But
do
it's
that
not
again.
HD, is it? It's the original one.
It's not the HD version. You're
so
right.
the HD one, and
You're
same
right.
thing with Twilight Princess. They're
The
both
HD ones are
locked.
both. Yeah, you're right.
Because we got Skyward Sword.
Then
but
I
we
think it'd be
think
those two in Ocarina. I don't think they do Majora's. Ocarina's more popular.
Majora's Mask is like the merch they sell from Majora's Mask. You never see them with merch from
Well, this is our okay. All
any
right,
of the others.
you're making me happy now because I'm seeing Twilight Princess being a possibility now, coming back finally. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
I think if we see a 2-game collection, it will be those 2 Wii U games,
Yeah,
HD versions, Twilight,
yeah, they'll port them.
and
finally.
Skyward, not Skyward,
Wind Waker.
Wind
HD.
Waker.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see that
Because
the other ones are
all
on
right. There you go.
The other ones are on Switch Online, so like,
Yeah, and those 2 are not.
Yeah,
and it'll
even
be
though Mario 64 was too,
versions.
but still, there's an extra Zelda game from the 64 than Mario. So I mean, but Twilight Princess not being there,
it's funny that people say this. Like a lot of people love Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
I think it is one of the worst Zelda games.
Oh wow, I can see why though. I can see why. I get
it's
it.
funny because I remember getting it when I was young because I
timer.
loved Ocarina of Time. One, you're only child Link. I didn't like the masks. I didn't like changing Link out to different characters.
The time limit.
Even though it's technically, and that time limit, I kept dying. It just kept, and it was so annoying.
You got to really know what you're doing.
Not just that, it didn't feel like Ocarina. And I wanted a real sequel to Ocarina.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my thing. Maybe a remake, 30 years later. Maybe.
They'll do some good stuff for the 40th, I'm sure. If I get Twilight Princess at the very least, I'll be happy. I'll be happy with that. I won't complain. I've been wanting to play that game for a long time. It's the only one that I haven't played. It's the only 3D Zelda I haven't played through. I played it many years ago on the Wii, but not enough. Like I never went beginning to end, and I don't remember much from it. So,
which one was that?
Twilight Princess.
Okay, Twilight Princess. I know I got quite a bit of the way through because it was a launch title.
Yeah,
but I got tired of it because of the waggle, so I never finished it. It's like when I would come home from work, I didn't want to sit there and go.
Yeah,
I just didn't want to do that. I like to sit back and just go.
I'd love to see
after working 9-10 hour days. I'm sorry,
I'd love to see what's the one from 3DS? He goes in the wall. He goes in the walls.
That was A Link Between Worlds.
I would love to see them port that to Switch. That was a great game. Really great.
They would have to remake it the way they did A Link to the Past. Link's Awakening because the dual screen aspect.
Yeah, you're right.
So it would have to be it. They could do it. So.
Yeah, they could.
Phantom Hourglass, that's another good one. That was a good one. I would like to see them do something where it's like they give us multiple collections, all the ones from Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo 64 in one.
That would be great.
All the Game Boy Advance, and then maybe DS and 3DS and another.
Gosh, you're pushing it now.
Because you get multiple releases. So you're buying 4 and 5 Switch releases, the GameCube and Wii versions, and then or GameCube, Wii, and Wii U all in one. So you could do that way. But no, it's a 64-bit, so you're gonna have to do them in 2 separate ones.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just a big Zelda fan, so I have delusions of grandeur. But we're probably gonna get something silly like, another Game & Watch.
Yeah.
And I think I have 4 of those.
Mm-hmm. Oh, geez. Yeah, I never bought one.
I forget which one. One of them I had like 3 or 4 of. The Mario one, and then the other, I think the Zelda I had 2. I bought one to open up. I bought one to keep sealed, and I think I bought one to resell.
Mm-hmm.
And they never took off in price because after they made them, it was such a short run. They were so popular, they flooded the market with more. And I went, I hate you, Nintendo. The first time you want to flood the market. So, hey, Jam, how you doing? So, yeah, what is that? Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. Now, a lot of people are talking about the next Zelda game. We do know that it's not going to be in the Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild way.
Oh, of course. Of course.
They already said that's done.
Yeah. Yep.
They're not making an open world Zelda like that again. The next one is different. It will be a different Link and a different timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Different gameplay.
I'm hoping that they make it like still like open world type deal, but also have the old have dungeons too in it where I can get lost for 2 hours, like the old ones, like a mix of both, a good mix of both, best of both worlds, is what I want to see.
What was your favorite Zelda game?
Probably
That's not Ocarina of Time.
I never finished Ocarina of Time, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They gotta. I'm sorry. They gotta remake it or something. I got lost a lot, but
Water Temple killed you.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like probably Breath of the Wild. Probably Breath of the Wild. I hate to say it, but like
Breath of the Wild was great. I finished it. I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom, even though I have like
I don't know actually
70 hours in it.
Wind Waker was my first Zelda game, so it might be Wind Waker.
my first Zelda game was on this console.
Yeah, I forgot what Jam said. Wind Waker before. I have said Wind Waker before. He's right. Yeah, Wind Waker's great. It was my introduction to Zelda as a kid, so I would say Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Still. So
that was, I would say, my least favorite Zelda game is tied with that and Majora's Mask.
That's crazy.
And it's funny how those are like two of like the top amongst like your generation.
Yeah.
And younger millennials. They're like, they're the best. I'm like, no, you are crap. No, it's Ocarina of Time.
It's because we grew up with it.
Yeah, it still doesn't make it that good. I grew up with
Wind Waker's my first Zelda game.
It still wasn't even that good.
Wind Waker was my first.
Ocarina of Time. Legend of Zelda. Oh wow.
Oracle?
No, Super Nintendo.
Link to the Past?
Link to the Past and Link's Awakening.
Link to the Past is great. So is
Link to the Past is probably my number 2 after Ocarina of Time. And then I really did like Zelda 2. But otherwise, after that, I would say Breath of the Wild is really good.
Wind Waker's terrible? You know what? You're terrible. I'm kidding.
I didn't think it was terrible. I don't think any of the Zelda games were terrible.
That game came out when I was like 5, okay? It was my first Zelda.
Shut up. That game came out when I was senior in high school. Okay. I was working at GameStop when it came out. 2001 or 2002?
I think it was 2001, but I don't remember.
Because I graduated high school. It still came out my senior year because it came out, I think, late 2001, November or something like that. It was a holiday game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was like 5.
So, yeah, it was 5. 5. Well, you're almost 30.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So there. At least it's not like Nick, who's 40. 40, 41.
And how old are you? Okay, come on now. Comparing your age to Nick.
Hey, Gabe is older than me.
There you go.
So I'm not the oldest. Not the super oldest. Oh, we're not even going to get into this one. That's a question that we'll get in the weeds.
Several years ago, they teased it in 2017 when it wasn't even anywhere near in development.
It will be a decade.
Yeah.
After it was announced.
It doesn't even matter. It's probably not
going to come out in 2027.
it's probably not going to be as good as Skyrim anyways, and we got Oblivion remake, which is pretty solid. So I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 they're probably going to screw stuff up, so it's probably not going to be as good.
They're probably gonna what was the game that sucked? Their last game?
Starfield.
Starfield. Yeah, that was trash.
Yeah,
they're gonna. You know what? You guys know me. I'm a massive. Wait, can you guys see those tattoos on the inside of my arm? There you go. So I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan, and I have a storied history with the Elder Scrolls. But I have no faith in Bethesda, especially when you have modern audience on their mind. So they're going to turn everything into, everything that's never been Elder Scrolls is what Elder Scrolls is going to be.
That sucks.
So it's going to be Starfield, and there's going to be no good or no evil because everything's gray. It's all about how you see things. No, there is good and there's evil. That's just how it is. And then it's going to be like, oh, you can be non-tertiary, whatever that is. Crap up. So don't get me started on that stupidity. They're going to ruin it.
Oh, man.
So, and you know what? We are not going to get into Tomodachi Life. All I'm going to say is it's stupid.
Yeah, it's not for me. So yeah.
It's a Shelbyville idea. If you guys know that reference, tell me. It's a Shelbyville idea. So.
But I got
some. Go on.
I got some awesome. The last weekend was like I was just so full. It was crazy. I just couldn't stop eating because Dragon Ball Super's coming back, and I'm so happy.
Oh yeah, I saw that for what is it? Dragon Ball 40th?
Yeah,
45th. Did it say it was 40 or 45th? Yeah.
Yeah, you bet. Yep, they're remaking all of Super and then continuing the manga and the anime, and I'm so happy.
Speaking of Dragon Ball, are you picking up the new Dragon Quest 7 remake, remaster, rediddle?
Probably not. I mean, it's cool that it's
Akira Toriyama.
I know. I never really got into Dragon Quest.
This honestly, you should pick this one up. I am, because this is one of the best ones, and it's very easy to get into.
What happened to 12? It's just a myth. It's a myth now. It faded into thin air. 12 just is a myth.
Just like Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, they're just myths. Just like Kingdom Hearts 4, they're myths.
Yep, they're there.
And,
where
are they though? Are they?
The world may never know.
I don't know. At least Final Fantasy 7 ain't a myth. At least I get part 3 soon.
So I'm gonna say Icy Raindrop. You're new here. Definitely gonna say you're new here.
Yeah. Let's just say Final Fantasy 7 is
Fantasy?
One of my favorite games ever. So I can't wait.
We were talking about that before you guys, before you jumped in.
Yep.
And as someone who is a fan of Final Fantasy, I even have a Final Fantasy tattoo on my leg. Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite Final Fantasy. I have a tattoo of the Lionheart, of Squall's Lionheart pendant on my leg.
So, I was introduced to Squall through Kingdom Hearts. So
Leon, that pissed me off.
I thought his name was Leon for so many years because I was just a little kid. I had no idea. I knew nothing about what he was from at the time because I was so little. Kingdom Hearts 1 was one of my first games I ever played. So
I did not. Thank you for being an OG. Icy Raindrop's the slogan. I watched your unboxing of ESO Greymore Collector's Edition several years ago. I am an OG. Awesome. Thank you for that. Okay. So you're just new to the podcast then. Okay. Yeah, we talked a lot about Final Fantasy. We talk a lot about that here because he's a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm a big Final Fantasy VIII guy. I love my Final Fantasy VIII, love Final Fantasy X. I'm even a fan of original Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorites.
I don't blame you. Even if you've been watching the channel for a long time, I haven't really talked much about my Final Fantasy love on the channel. It's mainly unboxings and stuff like that. So, but I want to say I greatly appreciate you being a subscriber and being an OG. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Thank you, Icy Raindrop. I appreciate that. So, and if you haven't already, subscribe to this guy too. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He doesn't know much. He's a baby. He hasn't even gone through puberty yet. Look at that baby face. So,
oh my gosh.
But yeah, I stopped playing ESO right before I don't know. I wanted to get back in when, what was it? The gold one, something came out. I forget what it was called. The last one. But once they decided to change up the lore and make the new Daedric Prince a female, I was like, you just rewrote the lore.
Oh,
Once they do that, it's like, all right, you're rewriting the lore.
but hey, maybe Disney's back on track somewhat with Marvel with the Russos, and now Kathleen Kennedy's gone, and Darth Maul show looks cool. So there's a few things on the right track. Maybe.
And you know what? I was really skeptical about Wonder Man, but I've heard positive things. Yes, they did the whole race swap, which pissed a lot of people off, and we know how race swap goes. Everything gets woke. But apparently, this one is literally just a race swap. There's no identity politics. It's actually a good story, and it feels like Wonder Man.
I don't care about race swap.
I'm going to give it
as
a shot.
It's solid, you know.
See, well, if it's to the detriment of the character, that's where, like in the new He-Man movie, making Man-at-Arms, even though Idris Elba's a fantastic actor, making him black didn't make sense because Teal is his daughter, Sorceress is his wife. How did she come out looking like that? You're going to have to rewrite it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I get that. That changes a little bit of lore, but
because depending on the lore you're going, well, it could be an alternate timeline where he had nothing to do with her. And in some say, like in the original one, apparently it was his adopted daughter, and they might be going with that. But other ones were saying, oh, it was actually his wife. I'm not going to get into the deep lore, but if they're going with that was his adopted daughter, okay, I'll go with that. But since I've seen some of the new characters and they're like going through the entire movie and race swapping half the cast, it just makes me go,
yeah.
So that's when it just starts to get.
I'm just, I'm curious what's going to happen after Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I'm starting to feel a little more confidence in Disney at the moment, just because their decisions lately have been a little better, but optimistic.
Not until I see it. Not until I see it. Like I've heard good things about Wonder Man.
We got Spider-Man
until I see it.
But Spider-Man's always good.
Spider-Man,
He's always pretty good.
The whole. I want to see what they're going to do with the whole Brand New Day thing, because that story in the comic book sucked.
Okay,
I read all that. It was terrible.
That was Punisher's going to be in it, so that's cool.
Which I don't understand where he fits in with the Brand New Day storyline.
No idea.
So I'll bated breath. I don't like. Doomsday sounds so convoluted.
Oh yeah,
and the cast is just.
But dude, Daredevil looks great. New trailer came out.
I haven't seen the trailer.
It looks great.
I'm gonna watch it. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna watch it.
Daredevil's good.
I don't know. Well,
we'll see.
We could go on. You know, we went on for last week.
I don't know if it's next week. It might be the week after, but pretty soon we're gonna be talking about a little trailer called Avengers Doomsday. Super Bowl. It's coming up. First trailer's coming.
I know I'm going to a Super Bowl party, but I could care less about the Super Bowl.
I just care about an Avengers trailer.
None of my teams are.
My Super Bowl
anywhere
is
near
WrestleMania. My Super Bowl is WrestleMania. So.
Dude, no, Royal Rumble is going to be good. I really hope Jericho comes back.
I'm hearing he probably will be.
Did you see Tommaso Ciampa showed up in AEW? I'm like, for what? For you to disappear? He's going to get put on the opening match. Not even opening matches. He's going to get mid-carded and then shoved into ROH and then forgotten about like every other WWE cast off.
Yeah. Apparently Seth Rollins is coming back at the Rumble too. So
yeah, a lot of people are coming back. Apparently Liv Morgan's supposed to win the Women's Royal Rumble. I hope they throw us all.
Roman's going to be in there. We already know Roman's going to be in there.
So I don't know.
Brock's going to be in there.
Back to gaming. Any insight on when the new GOW game will release? Is it God of War, Gears of War? Gears. To me, I'm a big Gears fan. You guys know that. You've seen that.
I like God of War
from
more.
my understanding, from what I was told, it's either the end of this year or middle of next year.
For Gears?
If it doesn't get delayed.
For God of War, I think they might reveal the next game this year because it's been 4 years since Ragnarok came out. 3 years since
We're
the
getting a
DLC.
movie.
TV show.
It's a TV show? I thought
Yeah.
it was a movie.
TV show on Amazon. Yeah. So, then the casting is good from what I've seen. So that's good.
Yeah, it looks decent.
Yeah.
I just wasn't a big fan of these last 2 God of War games.
I like them a lot.
I like the originals from PS2 and PS3 better.
They're still great.
See,
yeah.
I knew it. Gears of War. Yeah, like I said, Gears of War is probably to the end of this year to middle of next year. Yeah. So, but we figured we'd cover both bases, Gears of War and God of War. There you go. So, answer
I
for
think
both.
we'll get some kind of God of War reveal this year.
I just hope they really don't screw it up because Marcus and Dom, those 2 guys mean a lot to me.
Oh yeah, because it's like when does it take place?
I had with my best friend.
Does it take place between 2 and 3?
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really like the Gears of War games, and I plan on beating this and then just destroying it.
1 through 3 were fantastic. 4 was okay. 5
was trash.
I
beat it.
I did too.
There was no reason. It's like, okay, I don't care about her. We don't care about the like.
No.
Who cares? Oh, JD. Oh, you guys are going to turn him into a biatch? Oh, because why? Oh, wait, we know why.
And they were supposed to make a 6th. Maybe they changed their minds.
Yeah, because 5 was a flop and critically panned.
Yeah.
Where 4 sold, I think, 2 to 3 times as much. So they want to go back to what's going to make money. Someone higher up, Satya Nadella, probably went, stop this nonsense. That's why Fable got it fixed.
They still could make a Gear 6 and make it work. Just don't make her the main character.
Bring back JD.
Yeah.
I think it should be a father-son thing.
Yeah.
JD and Marcus.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If that came out with it was JD and Marcus, I'd be like, take my money. I'll buy every edition. I want to play as father and son.
Yeah.
So, but who knows? Hopefully that's what we get. But who knows? Who knows?
Yep.
With that being said, we've already hit we're almost at an hour and 15 minutes, just a little shy, and we're going to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I still have a headache, but I've been pushing on through it. So, D-Man, how you feeling?
I'm not too bad.
Okay, that's
good.
All right. That's good. Yeah, my migraine's sitting right here.
Oh, whenever I get any form of like headache of some kind, it's always back here.
My migraines, depending on how it is, it's wrapped around the side or in the front. Right now, it's like almost like a red bandana of pain. All right, bad jokes. All right, thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this podcast with everybody you know. Everybody, even your grandma, your uncle, your niece that you've never seen, share it with everybody because that's always fun. And then if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. Well, if you're watching it here, you probably have. If you haven't, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button on his channel. We need to get D-Man higher. So yeah. Thank you for being here, Icy Raindrop. Thank you for being around since the OG days. Appreciate that. Thank you, Black Suit Supergirl. Gonna head out, Logan. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be fine in the morning. It's one of those. I'll sleep it off. How do I feel about Plants vs. Zombies? I don't feel any way about it. Never really cared.
It's fun. It's fun.
There you go. It's for children like this guy.
Yeah. I'm a child forever. Wait, look at your background though. I mean, come on. Kids for life secretly.
Hey, this stuff came out in the 80s. This was early 90s. You weren't even thought of. You weren't even a drop in your daddy's sack at the time.
Jeez.
Hey, I kept it PG. So on that note, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys again. Appreciate every one of you for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Like what I would say, be legendary. What was that? What was the blip? What was that? I heard a blip.
Oh, Discord. It must have went through. That's weird.
Be legendary.
Yeah.
Not like this guy who interrupts everything. Interrupts my outro. You interrupt my outro.
gamer's heart.